Okay, hello, and start that again. Okay, hello, and here we go. First stream of the year, and it's for a big project of music, Sophomore LP from Peekaboo called Are We Dreaming? Super excited for this. Quite a few singles that have come out. I think I've only heard one, which I listened to before news of the album was a thing. But there are, quite a few big name collaborations here that have also come out since that I haven't listened to, just so that this listen through can be completely fresh, including a three-way collaboration with Nightpunk and Liney, with a couple other collaborators as well, of course, but those are the big names in that particular track, which came out a week ago. 13 cuts here, just over 3/4 of an hour, and it's just a fantastic project, a fantastic collection of music to kick off the big projects of the year, 2026, Year of Our Lord, in bass music. And I'm super excited to get through this. I have to say, I wasn't massive on the debut Peekaboo album. It was still good, very good in a lot of ways, but a little bit bitty in terms of the distribution and the spread of the good material, I think, that we got on that LP. So without any further ado, Are We Dreaming? And the opener is, I think, the one that I've heard. The one track of the 13 that I've heard, which is good. Get it out of the way as the one that I have heard, the first track. Yeke Yeke. Let's go, shall we? If you've heard the album already, do drop some thoughts on it in the comments, in the chat. I will not be looking at them because I want to have my enjoyment of it be as pure and as untainted as possible. Tell me a bit more of that. Tell me a bit more about that. This track kind of opened a new side of Peekaboo for me. Yeah. Tell me about that. I'm interested. Interested what you mean by that. Bam 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 bam. Yeah, because to me this is like pretty good introduction to an album in the sense it's like, okay, yeah, this is Peekaboo style. We're just being reintroduced to it, but it does have this sweetness to it as well. With those little uplifting notes, So I kind of get what you're saying. New side to Peekaboo. I mean, it's a solid opening. Solid opening for the album. Nice and drawn out feel to it. Easing us into the rest of the collection, you know. And then with this sweetness again to it. So that, yeah, that with the vocal. Doom, doom. Nice. Yeah, nice opening. New side in a way to Peekaboo. And still got that kind of oomph beneath it. How many times has he had a non-English speaking vocal on a track? Not that often. Is that maybe the first time even? It sounds really good. So yeah, just a good introduction there. First half of the album better, you're saying? Oh no, you're saying the second half is better, as an honest opinion from Yisu Castles. Okay, interesting. But we're just going to keep going. Track number 2, Old School, with a couple of English legends, has to be said. Bad Clark on the production collaboration and P Money on vocal duty. Let's get it. Libra saying very consistent album.
Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the bars. Back to the dub plates. Back to the dance. Back to the sound when we didn't need charts. We're going back to the old school. Darkness to the sunrise. You can hate this thing far and wide. This some USA UK vibe. Peekaboo one deck piece on mine. We are the ones that they can't entice. No more games and we don't play nice. 6 on my side and I don't play dice. Don't play dice. Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the bars. Back to the dub plates. Back to the dance. Back to the sound when we didn't need charts. Back to when online went about pitching. Back to the cooking up and eating in the kitchen. I ain't scared to say what the rule thinking. Back to when DJs were really mixing. Back to beginning. Back to backstage being packed full of women.
Slight banger, so I'm gonna do it. Bigs in the chat, please, people. Bigs in the chat.
Back to the ground. Back to before to complete our sound. Back to before the club shut down.
Still hot. Still hot as shit.
Back to the great times. Till daytime. Before socials. Before AI. When releases came through the grapevine. Back to the graffiti on train lines.
Little Skrillex shout out, what, from P Money?
Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the start. Back to the bars. Back to the dub plates. Back to the dance. Back to the sound when we didn't need charts. We're going back to the old school.
I have beer. Nice one.
Back to the start.
P Money. If you don't know about P Money, get to know. Legend. Oh, right. Oh, I didn't hear that. Okay.
Darkness to the sunrise. You can hear this thing far and wide. This some USA UK vibe. Peekaboo one deck peas on mic. We are the ones that they can't entice. No more games cause we don't play nice. 6 on my side.
I have to say, I'm not sure I can clearly hear the Bad Clark influence right now.
Man, I gone back to the start. Man, I gone back to the start. Man, I gone back to the start. Man, I gone back to the bars. Back to the dub place. Back to the dance. Back to the sound where we didn't need charts. Back to back, track for track, DJs going this for that, tit for tat. Comes alive, interacts, and the crowd's like, oh shit, bring it back. Oh, I need to ID that, got a drip feed like an IV bag. I write rhymes, I'll buy me a pad. I love the old school, cause the world's gone mad. Back to back, track for track, DJs going this for that, tit for tat. And the MC comes alive, interacts, and the crowd's like, oh shit, bring it back. Oh, I need to ID that, got a drip feed like an IV bag. I write rhymes, I'll buy me a pad. I love the old school, cause the world's gone mad.
Yeah, I mean, I can only say that if you like that P Money performance, which I think is very solid, catches the flow of the beat perfectly, some good lyricism as well. If you like that, go and check out his discography. It's fully worth it. Yeah, just to say with that one, just going to pause it quickly. But yeah, I'm not sure, like I was saying, that I fully heard the Bad Clark influence there or input. I mean, yeah, some people were saying he's gone a lot more minimal, and I hear that, and I clocked that as well last couple of years, but that did sound to me strictly like a Peekaboo track. Of course it isn't, because Bad Clark's in the fucking roster of names there, but yeah, I'd love to know if Peekaboo is watching, or you know, anyone that knows. Let me know which bits, or let me know your opinion on which bits. But yeah, solid track, another solid track here, without being, you know, something that's like blowing me away or anything. Just a solid Peekaboo track there. Want It with Born is next up. Now this is a fire duo and collaboration, and I feel like this one's been out for a while as well.
I get it when I want it.
And yeah, this one's been out for a while, I think, as well.
I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it.
It's alright. It's alright. Obviously the sound, the production's great. It's kind of just like, it's this thing again, like I think a lot of music of this kind is just kind of travelling in one direction now, do you know what I mean? Like, the moments of unpredictability are quite hard to come by. It's just like that one directional kind of, you know, quite simple call and response kind of situation, which is fine. You know, it can be great if the production's great, and the production is great, but from these two, maybe there's a switch up for the second drop.
I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it. I get it when I want it, want it, want it, want it, want it, want it. I get it when I want it. I get it when I want it.
Magma Cubing saying it has same issue as the previous LP in that it has a very compilation feel to it. That's an interesting point. Jack says love the sub pattern. Definitely feel that. Yeah, the compilation thing, I don't know. That's an interesting point. I don't know if I quite had that feeling with the first album. If you could maybe expand on that a little bit more. Yeah, it's another track where I'm like, yeah, sounds like Peekaboo, production great. I just feel like he could be more ambitious, and especially in combination with someone like Born. I'm just like, I feel like we've heard that kind of thing before. It's just a travelling in one direction, 140 kind of thing, and you're just like, I just want that bit of unpredictability, that bit of spice where I'm like, yes, that's just like grabbing my attention, you know. At the moment, what we've got so far, pretty just fine, you know. Pretty just fine. Does that even make sense? But running as expected. Looking for a couple of little bits of unpredictability here as we go on. Seance is track number 4. And by the way, this was completely intentional wearing this. Not a Peekaboo piece of merch, but a 1985 music piece of merch. But yeah, completely intentional. Shazk up in the chat. Really like the idea. I don't know, those drums, that tribal percussion just feels a little bit separate from the rest of the track in terms of how it's like mixed in. Libra says a classic Peekaboo banger. The kick inside the tribal perks, says Yisu. Yeah, there was just something about that tribal stuff that feels a little bit separate, you know? A little bit separate from the bottom of the track. What's lying beneath, you know? Deary me, come on, what's going on, mate? But I do like the idea, I do like the sound usage very much. Blue, yeah, exactly. I think I have to agree, Medic 0004, all the songs feel quite safe so far. I think, yeah, it does have that, a little bit of that vibe to me, I have to say, a little bit. They're all solid tracks. Let's not beat around the bush here. They're all like very well produced, almost entirely, and just good structures to the tracks, right? Like they're well mapped out, they're well paced out. There's a good, you know, we get a lot of tracks that are 1.5 minutes to 2.25 minutes at the moment, and these are all kind of exceeding that. So there's like a pace and a patience with building these tracks so far, which is good. But yeah, ideas wise, I'm like, I feel like there's that extra bit to kind of eke out of his style that we're not, you know, again, just a little bit safe playing, but that's okay. We've got a while to go yet. After party with Screw Fizzer, another grime legend. Let's go, after party.
And I'm out. If the vibe ain't going off like this, well, I'm in and I'm out. With your thing, in and I'm out. And I'm out. Some me get them in and I'm out. Sometimes I don't wanna stay too long. You know why? Cause I'm in and I'm out. Smart whips get them in and I'm out.
In then I'm out.
When we're in with the crowd, skanking away with the ting in my pouch. Might give a ting one wink, then I'm out. DJ, put on my favorite song car right now. I just wanna sing with the crowd. Loud and proud. Out with the old and in with the now. Style, you're out. Timeless. You got the ting figured out. Know your energy's pure. I'm a gut instinct, never doubts. Yeah, I got what you need. Trust, you've been missing out. Authentic styles, let me bring them around. Let's get together and live for the yo, in and I'm out. After party, I'm in and I'm out. If the vibe ain't going off like this, well, I'm in and I'm out. With your thing, in and I'm out. Drinks on me, get them in and I'm out. Sometimes I wanna stay too long. You know why? Cause I'm in and I'm out. Pure vibes I'ma bring to the room. Make you wanna stand.
But yeah, like, again, it's good as it is. It's fine as it is, but that's the thing. It is just fine.
Step to the left, step to the right. Put your hands up! Yo, in and I'm out. After party, I'm in and I'm out. If the vibe ain't going off like this, then yes, I'm in and I'm out. With your thing, I'm in and I'm out. Drinks on me, get and I'm out.
This one I think could even do with being a little bit, you know, have a higher tempo to it, higher BPM to it, maybe. That little bit more pace to it.
If the vibe ain't going off like this, well, I'm in and I'm out. With your thing, in and I'm out. Drinks on me, get them in and I'm out. Sometimes I don't wanna stay too long. You know why? Cause I'm in and I'm out. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Yes, you're breaking the rules.
Bigs in the chat. Bigs in the chat. Peekaboo'S Roofers are up in the chat.
You know the vibes, them nice and the best moments. I'm saving for you. Anytime you see me downside this left, right. Well, you know we're rating the tune car. Build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up, build it up. Space and you build it up, build it up.
And they're a good combination, Peekaboo'S Roofers are. You know, they've worked together before and it sounded sick. There's another collab for them together later on coming up.
Nike Air Force One, you like that Air Force One. Anytime we touch road, me rock them Air Force One. Clean, yo, Air Force One. Nike Air Force One. Anytime we step outside, you me rock them Air Force One. Now you Peekaboo, warm to them.
I love how he links up with grime legends like English rappers, you know. I love that. That's sick. Yeah, again, it's adding to these all being good so far, but just like, am I learning new things about the Peekaboo style for a sophomore album? Not yet, I wouldn't say, but solid tracks. Solid enough tracks so far, you know. Track number 6, Are We Dreaming title tune, but no question mark at the end of this. So it's just, are we dreaming?
Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming?
I think we are dreaming. Everyone in the chat is asking if we are indeed dreaming. Jack doesn't want to be dreaming because he doesn't want to wake up from an 8-hour shift. Nice, kind of eerie introduction. Now building up. Okay. Lovely little shaker. What is this, track number 6 or 7? 6. 6 of 13 can kind of be seen as like a midway point to an extent. This is kind of like a palette cleanser in a way, just like a midway point just to rebuild again, you know? Because this is taking the energy out of the album in a good way. You know? Like, for all I've said so far, the way that he constructs tunes that are longer is very impressive, I think. Nice, yeah. Perfect switch of pace there. Spinvy says this might be my pick so far. I think I might agree. This feels like a kind of anchor for the LP around which everything else is functioning. You can comment on Peekaboo'S shakers for sure. I love the minimal stuff when it's produced this well. Says Spinvy again. Yeah, that just felt like a properly well constructed tune, and they all have been so far, but I think that kept the attention quite well given how long it was. The vocal sample sticks in the head as well, and that's like the title track as well, you know, so that's meant to be like a representation of sorts for the album, and being kind of towards the middle, yeah, saying a lot for the EP, the LP overall. Okay, we got a Skrillex collaboration.
Look, say they want today.
Flow down at Fireboy DML as well.
So we co-sign for the hype. Say they wanna party today. Say they wanna party tonight. Shams and Henny on deck. Got a co-sign for the hype. Alright, we got a co-sign for the hype. My team heavy, but never light. Pressure burst pipe. We got a level of pulse sight in a space with a new satellite. I never think twice. Roll out with him like dice. Yeah, that's how we cold like ice. Not one of them lied. Yo, check the profile. We got a co-sign for the hype. Take your body, take your body, take your body. Girl, let me Henny on side.
Hey.
We pull up on your location with a gal, let me Henny on side. Weed up it light, well certified. Tell a gal buckle up and get ready for the ride. Never slip, never slide, well amplified. If we never got stopped, they get never qualified. Keep them outside, it's well justified. When we are partying, we're so clarified.
Never slip, never slide, by the way.
Shams and Henny on deck, so we co-sign for the hype. We got the co-sign for the hype. My team heavy, but never light. Pressure burst pipe. We got a level of pulse sight in a space with a new satellite. I never think twice. Roll out with him like dice. Yeah, that's how we cold like ice. Not one of them lied. Yo, check the profile. We got the co-sign for the hype.
Pretty cheeky.
Buckle up and get ready for the ride.
I've heard that sample a couple times as well. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Little things like that, just keep it naughty. Henny on site. Pretty cheeky, pretty nifty. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Like, again, another pretty simple idea, but it has got that cheeky factor, to be fair. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Breathing a bit of life into the LP, just perking it back up a bit, which is good. And yeah, I think the Skrillex input could be heard there with the drop. Yeah, quite fruity sound usage, very typical of recent Skrillex, of course. Track number 8, Open Up. Prepare the mug, says Jack. That's the one. That's the one. Oh yeah, a bit of attacking energy. Come on. Come on. Come on. It does sound like Must Die, doesn't it? Recent Must Die. This is the one so far. This is the one. Not even halfway through, so where's it going to go from here? But that, just that attacking energy, just showing that bit of personality, you know? Love it. Yeah, there's something about the tone of the vocal with the rave stabs that is a little bit maybe not quite there, but I think I can get used to that. What is that sound? Sound like a chicken right now, but that's not what it sounds like. But that was like the echo of some pans or something. Like, it sounds really good. First rewind of the year. First rewind of this stream. That just sounds really good. It's the same idea pretty much, but instead of the it's got the... Right, we're going to hear it again. Rewind, my selector. Let's go. Kitchen step, pots and pans step. Come on. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Bam 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 bam. Don't be scared. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. That's the one. Do you know you didn't like that? You didn't like that gnarly first drop, but that's sick. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave that for what it is. Not gonna give any more description, but that's mile and away my pick so far. Attacking, really. I mean, they're all well produced, but that one especially, with the amount going on, just sounded sick. Yeah, just showing a bit of personality. 8 tracks in, really attacking. Love that. The second drop switch, sensational. Pump It Up, track number 9 with Flavor D and Screw Fizzer again on vocal duty. Big fan of Flavor D. Let's see what they've cooked up here. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. The energy and the personality is really coming out for the second half. Come on, yes. Like, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong here. First half is still good. It's still like solid enough music, but yeah, the ambition maybe not quite there, and it feels a little bit more like a drag comparatively with this stuff, where it's just perked up that bit more, which I think his style is capable of. Yeah, the Flavor D influence pretty clear here as well, I think. Oi. That shuffling. Love that rubbery sound usage as well. Well, actually, I was going to say, before we got into this second half, the stuff that he just did by himself on his own was the better stuff, in my opinion. The more kind of, you know, adventurous stuff. But now it's all just kind of sounding good at the moment in the second half, really picking up. Yeah, that's really maintaining the energy established by 6 million, to be fair. At the beginning of that, then really opened up literally the LP, well, figuratively, of course, not literally. You can't open up an album. Pump it up, just keeping that up. Ooh, party time, little bit of a housey number. Okay. Bit of genre experimentation, 10 tracks in. I'm for it, I'm for it.
I'm only here for the party. I'm only here for the party, 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 I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting started. I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting started.
Ooh.
So alive, you're only here for the party.
I feel so alive. This is another pretty classic sample in the bass scene, to be fair.
I'm only here for the party. I'm only here for the party.
Oh, mate. This fucking light thing pisses me off. Mate, Mr. Big's basically finished. But here we go. Mr. Big being paraded. It's a bit of a tale of two halves, this album so far. Still got 3 to go after this, of course.
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting started.
Mate, this...
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting getting started.
Nah. That little switch. Come on, behave yourself. You're just gonna go from some booming big room techno thing into just straight into the garage again, yeah? Rubway. Sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna rewind on that because it's naughty. You know, I was very close with the first drop, to be fair. But yeah, there was a little bit more where I was like, I just wanted to enjoy it, you know. Sometimes it makes me do it. They didn't quite make me do it. I wanted to enjoy it, that, you know, what we got there. But this is, you know, that little switch is naughty. Let's and rewind and do that again.
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting started.
Well, it's not really techno, is it?
I'm only here for the party. Trust me, we're just getting started.
Mate, this half of the album is unrecognisable from the first half, I have to say.
Last night was crazy. The DJ was so good. It felt like it was like 2016 again or something, right? Ugh. Anyways, I'm like
So hungover.
I'm only here for the party.
I don't even think a matcha could save me. And I have to go to work. Literally no one would take my shift. But honestly, last night was so worth it though. I could not stop dancing. Yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun. Did you?
Girlies! Another banger, has to be said. And, you know, a good bit of experimentation, genre experimentation for the LP. And the shortest track so far? No, not quite the shortest track, but one of. So yeah, great injection of energy again. It's just energy on energy. Compounding it. Sully collaboration, big fan of Sully as well. Loco. Track number 11. See, even to be fair, this one has got like another one of those pretty one-directional drop ideas, but it's just got more beats, it's got more of that attacking feel to it, more energy. Quite a few of the ideas in the first half felt a bit more passive and a bit like, yeah, again, playing it safe. This has got that, like, this is what I'm about, shoving itself in your face, you know? Again, just that the energy level is completely different. falls a bit flat, I'm afraid. I'm afraid that falls a little bit flat. And it's just like everyone's doing it. Just everyone's doing this. This just falls into the trend of people doing this thing. Like, most of the time when a dubstep track goes down that route, it's just like, you're just kind of doing it for the bit. It feels like you're just doing it for the bit. And, you know, I think producers as well just want a good way of transitioning in their sets to something a bit more higher pace, which is fair enough, but to sacrifice the good of a track, the first half of a track, the good of that for that age, yeah, come on. Yeah. First drop, sick. Oh, I wanna just prepare for this one, because this is a huge collaboration. Gonna start it again from the beginning. This is a huge collaboration, and just on Loco as well. Yeah, again, kind of like a microcosm in a way for the. Actually, no, it's not, because it's the other way around. Because the first half was great, second half not so much. Fell a bit flat, whereas what I'm saying about the album overall is the first half falling a little bit flat comparatively with the second half, which is very energetic. So yeah, maybe not quite, but anyway, penultimately track number 12 with Nightpunk, Liney, Sayak Das and Nick Smith, I think, on the vocal duty. Answer All My Prayers. This has been a much hyped, hugely awaited and anticipated three-way collaboration for the most part, talking about the bigger names here. And yeah, been out for a week, and let's check it out,
now
shall
my
we?
knees are black and blue. Will you answer all my prayers? What the hell am I to do? Did I pick the wrong savior? I've been hopping at the moon, but the night is full of terror. What the hell am I to do? Will you answer all my prayers? Oh yeah.
Take me, don't wanna fight it, no more disguising. I've been begging for your love, but it escapes me. Don't wanna find it. Where did you hide it? I've been begging for your love. Take me. Don't wanna fight it. No more disguising. I've been begging for your love, but it escapes me, and I can't find it. Where did you hide it? I've been begging for your love.
Just how are these three styles going to work together? They're all notably different and all notably fantastic, so how is this going to work?
Now my knees are black and blue. Will you answer all my prayers? What the
Pretty minimal, to be fair.
Did I pick the wrong savior? I've been howling at the moon, but the night is full of terror. What the hell am I to do? Will you answer
Yeah, the
all
sub
my
is a
prayers?
madness. Boom, boom, boom.
Now my knees are black and blue. Will you answer all my
Interesting that they've gone for a garagey kind of number.
Did I pick the wrong
And this is a very... I feel like Nightpunk has deployed this vocalist before.
What the hell am I to
Does sound like a very Nightpunky kind of
all
vocal.
my prayers? Oh yeah.
Don't wanna fight it, no more disguising. I've been begging for your love, but it escapes me, and I can't find it. Where did you hide it? I've been begging for your love.
Ba, 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 ba.
Now my knees are black and blue. Will you answer all my prayers? What the hell am I to do? Did I pick the I've been howling at the moon, but the night
Which bits are the liney bits? That's what I want to know, because it does sound distinctly Nightpunk. I can hear the peekaboo. The liney, maybe not quite as evident to me, but do let me know what you're thinking around that. pretty minimal, garagey kind of approach. Yeah, the Reese's sound like Liney, says Libra. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. I wouldn't say I'm blown away by it, if I'm being honest. It's solid. It's solid. Very prickly kind of approach to the layout of sounds there. But yeah, not bad. Not bad. Closing the album, just want to pause so I can say this. No City Like Mine with Zalo. Not Zane Lowe. The ex-Radio 1 and now Apple Music DJ, not him. Final track.
She hold me down, promise ain't no city like mine. These memories, bring it back just one more time. She hold me down, promise ain't no city like mine. Promise ain't no city like mine. Promise ain't no city like mine. Ain't no city like mine.
Nice. Nice, okay. It really comes to life in the second half, doesn't it? And nice to have like a melodic track at the beginning and a melodic track at the end, kind of tying it up. Oh, my back. Getting older, has to be said. No City Like Mine. Anyone got any roundup thoughts for the album? Drop your overall thoughts on the LP in the chat and in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. This reminds you of Voltage. What are we going to get for the final drop on the LP? And again, nice. A little bit of Ty Dolla $ign energy actually. Jack says the tonal and aesthetic consistency outshines Eyes Wide Open. Weaker than the first album for me, says Magma Cubing. Envoon Twitch says it feels like a half and half album, which I think I side with, I'd have to say. Tale of Two Halves vibe. You know how for Barely Alive's second album they incorporated a couple more vocals that were kind of like this? This is nice, like hearing a bit more of a jazzy side to Peekaboo'S style, you know, but right at the very end. Oh, and a little fade out. Okay, I like that. I like that. But there we go, guys. Are we dreaming in totality? From start to finish, a run through. And as always, not going to have like a fully refined take. But for now, having heard it once through, again, I've said it, I've been saying it during the reaction, but it does feel like a tale of two halves situation where, again, don't get me wrong, I think throughout here, consistently fantastic production, good song structures, some good features as well, decent collaborations where you can clearly hear the input from the other artist, producer, vocalist. But someone mentioned it in the chat, relatively, comparatively speaking, feeling a little bit more asleep, a little bit more passive in the delivery of the ideas. Like, they're fine ideas and they're clearly Peekaboo tracks, but yeah, that thing of feeling a little bit lacking in energy, not having that attacking full throttle feel that we know Peekaboo for. And I'm not saying like just make a start to finish really attacking in your face kind of album, but just to kind of divide those tracks up a bit, the ones that feel a little bit more passive and a little bit less like they've got a bit of pizzazz, a bit of personality about them. Because it feels like the first half, up to Are We Dreaming, which is like the kind of turning point for the LP, so maybe not including that, but it's still quite paced out and quite, dreamy in owing to the title, right? But up to that point, the first 5 or so, you're just like, it just feels like there's more to give, like things are being withheld, if you know what I mean. Because then from there, it just becomes like pretty unrecognizable as an LP overall, and just completely switches, goes into 4th and 5th gear with different, genres, different kinds of energy, more electric sound usage, higher paces, quicker tempos, just more attitude and more of an attacking feel, like I was mentioning earlier. When you're going into an LP and kind of hearing it each time and running through it, you don't want to kind of be thinking to yourself, oh, okay, got to get through these first few first before we get into the real kind of exciting bit in the second half. You want to have, all of those different kinds of energy kind of divided up. It is fine to have those tracks that feel a little bit more passive, like the ideas and concepts are a little bit more straightforward and one-dimensional. They serve a purpose, right? But they've got to be kind of splintered and, dropped in at different points, in amidst all the stuff that is really perking it up and giving it that attitude. I think I'm going to leave it there for that take. There we go, guys. There we go. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching and hope you enjoyed. And I shall see you in the next one, whatever that might be. Keep it naughty until then. Peace.